Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Hope everybody's doing real well. And if you're not doing real well, I hope by the end of this video you're doing better. This is the channel where I'm going through all my grandfather's pocket knives, and today I have something that I think is pretty darn collectible. People have asked me if I have them in the collection. And this is the one and only Napanoch that I have found so far. This is a pretty collectible pocket knife. I have my little book of my notes here. So I'm just going to read those because they will do a better explanation of the Napanoch company than I will. They were the Napanoch Knife Company. They were in operation from 1900 to 1939. There is the Tang stamp. And on the other side, this happens to say patent applied, as far as I can tell, and then something else, I'm not sure. But the Napanoch Knife Company was a proud cutlery firm that believed that quality advertised for itself. It was founded in the early 1900s by William Hornbeek and Irving Carman in Napanoch, New York. Later in 1919, it was purchased by Winchester Arms Company. When Winchester withdrew from the knife business in 1931, it allowed one of the former employees, Irving Carman, to produce Napanoch brand knives in his private plant in Napanoch, New York. This plant operated until the death of its owner in 1939. So, very old knife. 1939, what is that, 61 plus 24, 80, at least 85 years old for this guy. I don't know if this particular Napanoch is any good. I don't know if it's bad or it could be the best Napanoch in the world. I don't know. So leave a comment if you know. It's clearly equal-ended, kind of the cigar shape, and it's a single blade. So this is kind of an interesting example. It's got okay pull. It's not, like the best. Doesn't have a half stop. The snap is okay. And as you saw earlier when I was messing with it, if you kind of let it down easy, it just kind of stays. So, it's not in the best, most mint condition, but it's still pretty good. The blade, not a lot of rust on there. This side looks like somebody was grinding away on it, maybe to get rid of some rust, I'm not sure. But yeah, it's a single blade. The thing that's interesting to me, I did a video on kits a while back, which just by far proved to be the most popular video on the channel. That had a kit of pocket knives with tools and stuff like that. And this one reminds me an awful lot of that. The single blade over here opens, and then on the left-hand side, it has this single pin with this kind of hump in there. And it reminds me of those tools where you would stick them in here and twist them down, and that would be a tool. So I'm just guessing here, and I have no way of proving that because those kits are gone by this time. But that's what it seems like. It's like you could put a tool on this end. Otherwise, I don't know why it's this single blade model. Steel liners, not the typical brass that I've come across in most of the knives in the past. Not a problem with the war, since this went out of business in 1939, so that wouldn't have been because of the war. So they just seem to have wanted to use steel liners for this guy. But other than that, real pristine. Gonna have to guess what handle the material this was. On other videos, I've guessed horn, and people tell me it looks like wood. And so if I say wood on this one, I think people are going to tell me no, it's horn. So it's either wood or horn. If I had to guess, maybe ebony, wood for the handles, but they are clearly, pristine. You don't even really see any dents in it or anything like that. I know one of you guys have made the comment that if it was wood, you would expect to see dents and things like that. And I don't see dents in here, so it could be some kind of buffalo horn or just horn. But I'm going to hedge my bets here and say it's either wood or bone. or not wood or bone, wood or horn. I guess it could be bone. I don't know, I'm just guessing at all this stuff. You guys tell me. But yeah, so it's real pristine other than those kind of, you know, funny markings on the blade here. And it's only a single blade, so it's not like a scout knife or anything like that. So I'm not quite sure what this was used for other than the single blade kind of stuff. But there you go, Napanoch knife. Pretty collectible as far as what I know. This seems to be the only one. I have not gone through all of the pocket knives in the collection yet to know for sure, but of the first tub that I've been going through, this is the only Napanoch that I have found. So it might be the one and only in this collection. So I hope you like that. Maybe like this nice little display. And yeah, I hope now that the pocket knife therapy session's over, I hope you feel even better. As I say that tongue-in-cheek, I know a video can't make people too happy, but you know, do what I can. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. And I will talk to you on the next one. Bye now.